When sports networks that don't show your content is putting up messages asking people what your thoughts are about who would win a particular game, you got to scratch your head and begin to ask yourself, what's really going on here? Are they beginning to show a little interest in what's going on? Are they willing to stick that big toe in the water to see if the water is warm, if it's cool, just what the temperature is, just to gauge as far as who's really invested in what's going on? Y'all saw that post that Fox Sports put up on Twitter where they were asking, who do you think is going to win the Celebration Bowl? Well, y'all know I'm about to dig in on this thing, right? Let's get into it right after this. You know it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos. And tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in this thing and get straight to it because there's a lot of things that made me, have an aha moment. Sometimes I like to sit down and do a little critical thinking. Sometimes I outthink myself on a few things as far as what I'm seeing before me. But this one here, I really had to just dive in and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on it because I believe in it. I'm going to speak it into an existence. And you're going to hear me say that again. I'm going to speak this into an existence. So y'all get ready for it. Now, since the Celebration Bowl began in 2015, the MEAC leads 5-1. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all mad at Coach. I'm dang, Coach. Why you got to bring up old stuff, bro? We understand the fact that the SWAC has only won one Celebration Bowl, but you got to bring this back up again. With all the smack talk that's been going on social media over the past couple of days, why you want to bring this up, bro? Hey, listen, my bad, guys. I apologize for bringing up old stuff, but this is my way to get to where we're trying to go. Now, the tweet from Fox Sports posted asked, who do you think is going to win a Celebration Bowl? Now, I had to go back and look for myself to see a few things because I'm like, why is Fox Sports asking this question? Because Fox Sports doesn't host this game. The game is not on Fox Sports Network. The game is on ESPN Network and it's shown on ABC. ABC and Fox is two totally different networks, correct? So now check us out. So I went and looked at the attendance for the games from back in 2015. And in 2015, you had 35,528 fans in the stands. In 16, you had 31,096 fans in the stands. In 2017, 25,873. 2018, 31,672. 2019, 32,968. And 2021, 48,653 fans was in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Not counting the million of people that watch this game around the world, and that's for all of the different years that this game has taken place. We have, there have been millions and millions of people that's watched this game. They're tuned in every year to see what's going on because they want to see exactly what these HBCU conferences have to offer from a talent standpoint. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to speak this into existence because of the fact that this is the type of person that I am, and I'm going to stand on that until there's no more breath left in me to breathe. And this is the thing that I see. I believe that the message was a test to see who was infested. How the fans going to take notice to what Fox Sports put up on Twitter? Are they going to, get to talking about it? Is this tweet going to garner conversation as far as, people speaking out, say, hey, man, yeah, I love the experience, this, that, blah, blah, blah. You had the little combative chatter going on between, the different schools that have played against one another throughout time. Now, yeah, we did have a couple of haters up. Put that tweet up, too, so you can see it. The type of ignorance that we see out here from time to time from people. And I respectfully understand people feel the way that they feel, and that's fine. But I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of players that's in some of these FBS programs that ain't really hitting on much of nothing as well, but they got a scholarship because of the measurables, and they're just out there on the field holding up space. I digress. I got that off my chest. Yeah, fire up the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole. Yeah, I had to drop one that time. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest. But y'all know daggone well HBCU sports is good money. And so y'all can stop playing around and acting like HBCU sports ain't good money because y'all know daggone well everybody out here is looking to get their hands on what? Content. Content is king. The owner of content right now is king. And guys, let me tell you something. there's a lot of networks out here that's looking to bid on that HBCU content because they know there's some jewels in there that have not been shared with the masses. And because of the fact that they know this, guess what? They won't in. And the question that I have is, how valuable is it? Now, when I look back at the Big Ten Network, y'all hear me say this all the time. Y'all heard me talk about the Big Ten Network several times already. And I look back at their contract, the deal that they signed between Fox. It was Fox, ESPN, and the Big Ten Network, right? That deal, 20 years, was worth $2.64 billion. Not $2.64 million, not $264,000, not $2,064, nor was it $2.64. $2.64 billion with a B dollars was how much that deal was worth. Now, this is the thing. The Big Ten Network owns 51% of control over what's going on, while Fox Sports owns the minority on the back end as far as them taking care of operations. Now, again, we know ownership is king, and everybody's looking to find a way to get themselves into the game. And look at how Fox Sports was able to structure that deal with the Big Ten. Now, where Fox Sports owns the minority, and I had to go back and check it because I'm like, who owns the Big Ten Network? That, again, ownership. Because I know somebody will be like, well, whoa, we got to make sure we own it all. Relax. Check this out. Because this is the thing. When Fox Sports put that deal out to the Big Ten owns the content. They own all of the rights to the content, all of the rights of the content. Now, the Fox Sports is the majority owner of the Big Ten Network, but the Big Ten Network actually owns all the rights and sells the more premium rights to other networks before keeping the lower tier rights for themselves, which is what ESPN has been doing. Remember one thing, ESPN was doing that same type of deal with the Big Ten Network in the beginning, way back when. Who was that? ESPNU was Creative Networks. That's how long ago this stuff has been out here. I think it's an ESPNU or ESPN Plus is Creative Networks. So these deals that's been put out here by ESPN, these are standard deals that they have dropped from time to time. Fox normally gives, I believe it's like an 8-year deal. ESPN normally gives 6-year deals, 6 or 10-year deals, in which this is what's going on right now. Like I said, I could be off on the years by a year, 2 or 3. Forgive Coach for that. I don't have a problem with saying I'm wrong about something. Heck, I had somebody fact check me on something on the last video, and I said you're absolutely right. And we move on from there. Hey guys, I'm just trying to give you the information as far as what I'm seeing here, not something that I'm just let me mix it up for you and give it to you. Take that, eat. No, we not gonna do that. But this is what's going on. I don't know about you, but I do understand the fact that if you're looking to get in this network game, loose change ain't gonna get you in this game. You gotta come with that bag because there's a lot of folks out here that's looking to get in the game. You got Paramount, you got Fox Soul, you got Amazon, you got Apple. You got a lot of different people that's looking to get in this game. They're trying to get in this network game so they can get a foothold as far as people coming to see exactly what they have to offer. They're beginning to see that HBCU Sports has the goods. And the thing is, if someone was to come along and ask you how much your content was worth, and matter of fact, this was a question that was asked to me by someone that gives me solid information all the time when we sit down and have great conversations. And I appreciate that person for that because they keep me even keeled with a lot of different things that's going on. If I'm asked how much do I think my content is worth, would I be able to give an accurate number as far as the content that I'm putting out there? What's the value of it? Not only short term, but long term. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, Big Ten Network played the long game in which they're the holders of the content where they can sell it out to the premium outlets, allowing them to show those premium games to the masses where all of that money is doing what? Coming back in-house. That's the type of deal that I believe the SWAC, the MEAC, the CIAA, and the SIAC, they need to structure for themselves so that they're able to get that money coming back into their conferences for them to continue to keep building up their facilities, getting things in place at all of these different institutions that need the financial help. Period, point blank. Like I said, you got to look long term with a lot of this stuff that's going on. But I would say this, for Fox Sports to put that tweet up asking that question only makes me think they have some interest in what's going on with that Celebration Bowl, or they have some interest as far as what's going on with those HBCU sports conferences. And I honestly believe there's some things that I think is going to come along somewhere. I don't know from where, but this is just my own personal opinion that I think is going to happen. Why do I say this? Because again, I'm going to speak this into existence. I'm going to speak it into existence. I believe this is going to happen for these HBCU conferences that have had to scratch and claw forever and a day to make sure that they were able to get some type of contract from someone from somewhere that's going to be conducive to what they're looking to do. Now, again, when I saw this posted on HBCU Legends website in an SI article by Kyle T. Mosley talking about the Celebration Bowl attendance, that's what really got me to this point, because when he spoke about the Jackson State attendance last season, that most FBS and FCS schools with regular season attendance and average home game attendance, Jackson State had 44,021 behinds in the stands average in Mississippi Memorial Stadium that can hold up to 60,492 to be exact. Now, according to the Collegiate Sports Management Group, Eli Boteker stated that the average FBS attendance in 2021 was 38,775, which is a 6.5% drop from 2019, which it was 41,477. Now, I believe HBCU conferences are standing right before the gates, ready to open up and supply the what? The bag, the bag, the bag. That's right. It's their time to get that stability. I'm going to keep saying it again. I believe it's their time that somebody's going to come in there with a massive bag and drop it on the table, say, hey, let's go. HBCUs ain't got to scratch a claw for crumbs no more, because people are starting to take value in what's being put out there from a sports competition standpoint where people want to see it. People are asking for more. And guess what? All of the HBCU schools, you guys got to get your social media presence up. You got to make sure you got your behinds in the stands, in attendance for all of your sports, because now is the time. We're standing right here at the gates that's getting ready to open up, and the floodgate is getting ready to happen. The $1 million question is, how much do you value your HBCU content? And if you were asked to put a price on it right now, could you really do it? I'm just asking. But hey, let's get out here and do our part. Because I know me, I'm going to be at some games this season. Y'all going to look and see Coach pop up in some places y'all didn't think I was going to pop up at. But we're going to see how everything rolls. We're going to see how everything rolls out from here. I'm just saying from my own personal feelings, I believe that this is going to happen. And that Fox Sport tweet just took me by a bit of surprise. This is why I'm speaking on it. But guys, until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell and get all upcoming videos. And remember, be the one and lead.